Okay, I had recorded an entire video and it was amazing and I accidentally deleted it. So we're going to give it another try. Hello everybody. I've been up since 4:30 this morning with some really powerful messages and reminders for not only myself but to also share with all of you wherever you are on your journey, to understand why we are sort of going through, we're in this, I don't want to call it a holding pattern, but we're in the stages, the building block stages of creating our next phase of life or reality for ourselves. So if you're wondering why there are certain things that are really challenging or difficult to manifest or create or even just get past, this is why. And many of us do know, and we put into practice on a daily basis, that our energy, our emotion, our thoughts, our beliefs are what create our reality. What we need to understand also, so we're not really hard on ourselves, is that our brains are two parts, the conscious and the subconscious, and the brain is a supercomputer. And it has been programmed, not only in our lifetime, but by our parents have been programmed, our grandparents were programmed, and so on and so forth. So this goes down the ancestral line. But let's just stick with ourselves for right now. So a lot of these things that are programmed are not just the things that have been taught to us of how they are, because those are the easy things to kind of see beyond and see our own truth. But what also sticks in the subconscious programming is our experiences that have been traumatic and painful in our lifetime and have caused us great distress and discomfort that we don't want to ever experience again. So we have a big guard up when it comes to certain aspects of our life. But understanding that, the saying, as within, so without, when we're going about our day, and we have experiences from the outside world that bring up certain emotions of stress, tension, unease, or anything that doesn't feel good, that is the universe's way of showing us. This is the universal algorithm, so to speak, is showing us, we want you to create your desires. However, here's some things that you need to see that are within you. These are some beliefs about yourself. These are some beliefs about others or your life. These are certain thoughts and emotions that you still have. These are fears. These are insecurities. Self-sabotaging beliefs and things that are in our subconscious, in our vibration. And so we're kind of, it's nice to be in the holding pattern, because we're in this time of great change and highly charged energy to create and manifest. But if we've got certain things going on that don't match what it is that we desire to experience, we're going to actually manifest and create what our fears and our insecurities and all of those things instead. So it's important to understand, like when you step out your door, you don't even have to step out your door. When you're going about your day in life, and if life is showing you something that doesn't feel good, it is actually a loving gesture. It is the universal algorithm. Look at it as like an energetic video game, and it's just bringing this mirror, like, hold up. This, you feel this? Do you sense this? Do you see this? This is within you somewhere. There's a fear, there's a belief, there's a thought, there's an insecurity here that needs tweaking, needs adjusted. so that you don't create, and maybe even if you have manifested, say, a relationship or a career or whatever, you're going to have certain challenges that come up because you still have some of these things in your vibration, in your subconscious. So it is actually a beautiful, loving exchange by the universe. It is by design. However, because we humans do not like to feel discomfort or pain or revisit traumatic feelings and experiences, we tend to push it away, or we tend to run away from it, or lash out at it, or judge it, or blame it. It meaning being it definitely will come through other people as a mirror, and experiences that we have in life. So giving some examples, let's see. One of the examples I was shown, and there's many examples, but one of the examples I was shown for me is all of my life I've known that I'm a vocalist, I'm a singer, I possess a wide range of vocals, and it brings me great joy, and it brings others great joy to hear my voice. However, and I've been given opportunities to share my singing voice with others, and when I do, suddenly I freeze up. Suddenly I do not want to sing in front of anybody else. It brings up a deep fear and insecurity within me of having people watch me and listen to me in that vulnerable state. It is, and it's funny because I channel now and read energy, and it's basically the same thing. It's because singing or giving your creative elements is a channeling, but it goes deeper than that. My family, I come from a family of musicians, and it goes into ancestral trauma is basically what I'm saying here. So, and I had always been waiting, it seemed, in my past, not now, but in my past, waiting for the opportunity for life to bring me this brilliant opportunity where my hand is held and I'm given all the space and time to be comfortable and be heard and sing. And I may have even been given those opportunities and sabotaged them with my fear and insecurities. But the other thing is waiting. And I do see others in my family that they are actually earning a living with their music, but maybe also waiting for the big break or the big opportunity that just never seems to come. So that's just definitely a pattern in my bloodline. But on the flip side, bear with me, on the flip side, there's an aspect of me that knows deeply that I am meant to travel the world, have different cultural experiences, and visit sacred sites and things like that. And this always manifests for me because at age 7 is when it began. And that's usually when you're programmable around age 7. So I was very lucky. We're always given gifts in different aspects of life. So I was given the gift of just randomly opportunities to go places. When my sister was born, I was 7. I was whisked away to Disney World for the first time, and that started off, and it repeated itself every May or June. I'm always given the opportunity to travel and go somewhere, and it's usually like an opportunity you cannot pass up. And I usually take the opportunities because I know now at 51 years old, I've been doing this for so long, I'm always going to be given the opportunity to travel, and I'm going to take it. I have sabotaged it also in my past, sabotaged it with financial fears or responsibilities, and but so there are certain patterns in the brain that can sabotage opportunities for us as well. And that's where I'm coming to understanding how we self-sabotage ourselves when life gives us opportunities. See what comes up for yourself, what comes up from the subconscious and even into the conscious mind. That gives you doubt or fear or insecurity or pain even, that is the cosmic mirror. That is the universal, I want to say, it is this energetic game in a way where it's a beautiful thing. Life is showing us, we're going to give this opportunity to you, or you can create whatever opportunity you desire. But first, let me show you this. This is something you need to adjust in your belief system, in your thought patterns, and where it comes from. To understand it is deep-seated, traumatic, and trauma is just something that has happened to you that has caused you great pain or fear or suffering that has stayed in the body. Cellular memory stayed in the body. And it comes up into the subconscious brain waves from time to time whenever we revisit things that remind us of those instances. So if we can interact with life in that way and understand that life is actually giving us a gift because we are powerful creators. The thing is, what are we creating? Are we creating from our fears, from our pain, from our trauma, from our belief systems, the ones that are programmed or the ones that have been traumatized into us? Or are we going to break free from those to create and continue to create from deep inner knowing and joy and love and fun? That's where we are headed. We're in the building block stage of this now, collectively. So there are, for each and every one of us, wherever Pluto is in your chart, wherever Venus is in your chart, wherever you have Venus in your chart, and what, I'm not even going to go into the astrological things right now. There are certain spaces and places within each and every one of us that in the deep cracks and crevices of our subconscious and in our cellular memory are areas that, things that will sabotage. Even if you do manifest something that you desire, most likely you're going to sabotage it one way or the other. And then life will confirm to you what you thought you knew all along. It's just mirroring to you. So check your belief system, check your judgment, check your insecurities, your fears, your doubts, your worries. Because that is what is sabotaging each and every one of us from moving beyond and moving into the experiences, the life experiences that we truly desire and our soul desires. So this is why we're going through this washing machine of energy and really bringing up a lot of deep-seated fears, worries, concerns, doubts, insecurities, to be readjusted, changing the story in the mind and releasing the old, so that when we do create and manifest what is we desire, we don't sabotage it, because we typically do that. And then we also, looking at the outside world too much. I'm definitely one that overthinks everything, but I do not put too much focus on the outside world and what's going on. Not that I'm ignorant to it. I am very well aware of what's going on outside the world. But I also am very well aware that putting my focus and energy and attention solely on that is not going to do a damn thing. It's going to add to that collective energy of fear. It's a fear program that we're all living in right now, that we're breaking free from if you allow yourself to. Whatever you put your focus and your energy and your attention on, if it's another person, if it's an experience, anything, you're leaking your energy and you're actually giving energy to the unwanted. So it is important for us to make these inner changes become the change, be the change that you wish to see outside of yourself, in the outside world. That is such an important thing to remember for each and every one of us. And it's a daily practice. It's a daily, we're hardwired. Our brains these supercomputers are deeply programmed and hardwired we can fall back into this hypnosis state, because that is the third dimensional matrix, is trying to hypnotize us and keep us asleep and hypnotized into the fear programs that we are all living under. We don't have to. We do not have to. And the universal laws are working in our favor right now. If you can see, a lot of things outside of ourselves that are the structures that were designed to create great fear, and or just making us feel insignificant or small, and that we're not powerful creators, are coming apart. They're crumbling one by one. A lot of people are waking up to the truth, but we're still walking around with subconscious programming and beliefs about ourselves, and doubts, insecurities, things like that. A lot of them are in the blind spots, but the blind spots are even coming up with these waves of contraction and expansion, contraction and expansion. When we contract, the emotions are coming up, the thoughts, the memories are coming up into our conscious mind to expand, to feel one last time, really go through it, and see this is what the universe has been showing me, is holding me hostage. The mind runs the show. This is holding me hostage in this fear program, in this doubt, in this insecurity, in this whatever. Release it. And so we're contracting. It is like childbirth. Somebody had mentioned that in one of the comments in my last video. It truly is, because it's painful. We do have to re-feel and experience, but then we can see it, witness, be the witness of that, of the doubt, the fear, the pain, the trauma. These are all things that the universe is lovingly saying, don't hold on to this anymore. This is holding you hostage. This is keeping you in a loop, in a trap. Release it. And know that we truly are powerful creators. We're designed to create our reality based off of our energy system. But there's a duality here in this world that has kept us, the systems in play have kept us in these fear-based programs for lifetimes after lifetimes. And we are here now to break free from those fear-based programs that we all have lived through. So that is the message, and I hope I can get this one through, and I hope I didn't miss anything out. I know the last video I really asked to channel all the messages that came through for me, and hopefully I didn't miss anything out. If I did, I'll probably be back. So sending you guys all so much love, and stay present. Stay very present. Life is speaking to us louder than ever now, showing us what we need to let go of, release, and also showing us our way, our path. You know what you desire deep in your heart. We're feeling it all internally. Don't deny yourself your true desires. Don't deny yourself these things because of things that you are programmed to think you should do. Responsibilities. Yes, we have responsibilities, but to whom and to what? A lot of deep questions to ask yourself. So that's where I'm going to leave us now. Sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.